Hello friends and welcome to yet another amazing video of Wisdom Zone, and this is Shubro, and I'm quite sure you have already guessed it from the thumbnail because today I have the second session of Speak English Confidently and learn 30 important verbs for fluent English conversation. So today I'm again going to show you the correct use of 30 important verbs which you can use in your conversation so that you will be able to speak fluently and confidently. So please watch this video carefully and practice. And again, it's my earnest request to all of you, if you haven't subscribed to this channel Wisdom Zone, please do subscribe to Wisdom Zone and hit the bell icon so that you can get the first notification of this type of informative videos. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. Welcome back friends, and as I already mentioned, this is the second session where I'm going to discuss 30 more important verbs for spoken English conversation, which is going to be crucial for your day-to-day English conversation, and it's going to give you a new dimension to your communication. And obviously, if you listen carefully and then practice, it's going to help you to remember and use the verbs. So before I move on, let me just tell you what I'm going to do today. I'm going to show you the correct use of 30 important verbs which is going to be imperative for your day-to-day conversation, and I'm going to show you 15 irregular verbs at first, and after that I'm going to show you 15 regular verbs, right? So I'll break it up like this way for you, okay? And before that, let me quickly go ahead and tell you, before I start discussing the first 15 verbs, that is first 15 irregular verbs, let me tell you what is an irregular verb. Let me just give you a brief idea. So as you see on your screen, an irregular verb is a particular verb that can't form the past and the past participle by adding ed or d to its suffix. So if we add ed or d to the suffix of an irregular verb, we cannot change it to past or past participle. So that is the simple definition of an irregular verb. That's the way to remember which one is an irregular and which one is a regular verb. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. So I hope it's crystal clear now what is an irregular verb. So up next, I'm going to show you 15 most important regular verbs for your daily English conversation to speak fluently. And let me tell you that I'm going to show you the past form as well as the present form, and I'm going to give you a sentence using each verb, right? I'm going to give you an example with each verb so that you can better understand, right? So let's get started with the first verb, which you see on your screen is dream, and the past form is dreamt when you're using that as an irregular verb. And sometimes dreamed is also used, and especially in American English, it is used as a regular verb. You change it as dreamed, but I'm using it as an irregular. I'm using dreamt. So let's see how to use dreamt here. She dreamt about her father last night. That's the way to use this wonderful verb. So let's turn our attention towards the second verb, which you see on your screen, that is beat. And beat remains beat, it does not change. So let's see the example. Let's see how to use it. Last week Sam beat me in tennis, right? So up next, we are going to turn our attention towards the third interesting regular verb, which is hit. And again, it does not change since it's an irregular verb. It remains same. Hit remains hit in past also. So let's see how to use it. The car hit the child. Here I'm using that in past, as it does not change, hit remains hit. So up next, we are going to focus on the fourth one, which you see on your screen is begin, and the past is began, right? So let's see how to use this. Kevin always begins his work early in the morning, right? So up next, we are going to focus on the fifth irregular verb for today, that is grow, and the past is grew. So let's see how to use this. The boy grew up quickly. So let's move on. Let's turn our attention towards the sixth one, which you see on your screen is mistake, and the past is mistook, not mistaken, right? So don't make this mistake. It's often confused with mistaken, which is the participle form. So the past of mistake is mistook, which is quite uncommon, I know. So let's see how to use it. He mistook my name and called me by a different name. That's the way to put mistook. So let's move on to the seventh irregular verb, which you see on your screen, freeze. And the past of freeze is froze, right? So let's see how to use this. Water freezes at 0 degree centigrade. So up next we are going to see the eighth one, which is on your screen, that is keep, and the past is kept. Let's see how to use it. I kept my birthday present in my cupboard. So up next we are also going to focus on the next one, that is blow, and the past of blow is blew, right? So let's see the example. Cool breeze blew last night. Okay. So the next one and the tenth irregular verb for today is fly, and the past is flew. Sam flew to London last night. So up next we are going to see the 11th one, which is mean, and the past is meant. So how to use it? Let's see. He meant something else. I'm using the past form. So up next we are going to see another interesting one, that is number 12. 12th irregular verb is cut, and the past is also cut. It does not change. So let's see how to use it. My mother cut her finger last week. So let us turn our attention towards the 13th irregular verb, which is fight, and the past is fought. Kevin said, I don't want to fight with you. Okay. And up next we will see the 14th one, which is break, and the past is broke. My brother broke my cell phone last month. Okay. So the 15th and the last irregular verb for today is meet, and the past is met, right? It's quite important. Please try to remember. And let's see the example. I met my old friend Roger last Sunday. Okay. So I hope it's crystal clear. All the 15 important irregular verbs which I discussed, please watch it and practice so that you can master them and you can remember. So up next we are going to focus on the second segment, where I'm going to discuss 15 irregular verbs. So let me quickly just brief you about irregular verb, which is obviously just the opposite, you must be aware. In case of a regular verb, we can form the past and the past participle just by adding ed or d to its suffix. Okay. So I hope it's clear. It's just the opposite of the previous one, where we cannot form the past by adding ed or d to its suffix, but here we can simply form the past form of the verb by adding ed or d to its suffix. So let's move on and let's discuss 15 most important irregular verbs for fluent English conversation. So as you see, number 16, that is 16 is complete and the past is completed. As we see how to use it, I completed my homework yesterday. And the 17th is hunt, and the past is hunted. The tiger hunted its prey last night. And number 18 is fail, and again we are using the past is failed. So he failed miserably. And up next we will see the 19th one, which is support, and past of support is supported. Simply, as you know, we are adding ed to its suffix. So Kelly always supports her family. So like this way you can use the present form. So up next we are going to turn our attention towards the 20th one. So number 20 is gain, and the past is gained. As you see the example, he gained wisdom. Number 21 is hate, and the past is hated. Peter hates noisy places, right? And number 22 is kill, and the past is killed. So let's see the use. Curiosity killed the cat. Number 23 is retire, and the past of retired is retired. My grandfather retired 5 years ago. Number 24 is push, and the past is pushed. Yesterday someone pushed me from behind. So up next we will see the 25th one, as you see on your screen. Print, and the past is printed. My new printer can print in 30 seconds. Up next we are going to see number 26, which you see on your screen, is relax, and the past of relax is relaxed. And the example is on your screen. I like to relax on Sundays. So let's focus on 27th, which is thank, and the past is thanked. It's quite important. She thanked me for my gesture. You can change the tense and add ed and make thank past, and that is thanked. So number 28 is wait, and the past is waited. Last night Kevin waited 2 hours for his office cab. Number 29 is use and the past is used. So let's see how to use this. I don't use a pencil. And the last one is number 30, which you see on your screen, trouble, and the past is troubled. Let's see the example. Atalikara troubles me every day. So I hope it's crystal clear how to use regular verbs and irregular verbs, and I hope you found this video extremely helpful, and watch the video step by step and practice and make sentences and develop your confidence. And again, it is my request, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do subscribe to Wisdom Zone and hit the bell icon so that you can turn on the notification and get the first notification of this type of informative videos. And if you want further information on irregular verbs and regular verbs, I have provided two important links where I have discussed about regular verbs and regular verbs in details. I have also shown how to use them in storytelling and anecdotes, so don't forget to check those two videos. So I hope you found this video extremely helpful, and please do not forget to like, share and subscribe, and stay tuned for further informative videos.